The Delhi police on February 4th registered an FIR against unnamed persons on charges of criminal conspiracy, sedition and others in connection with the Toolkit, which was shared by teen climate activist Greta Thunberg and others on Twitter. Addressing a press conference, Special CP Crime Praveer Ranjan said, "The initial probe has revealed that the Toolkit has been created by a pro-Khalistani organization." He added, documents uploaded on social media have a proper action plan about a digital strike on or before January 26th and tweet storms on January 23rd. Delhi police's remarks come in the backdrop of global celebrities such as pop singer Rihanna and Thunberg supporting the farmers' protests against the 3 farm laws. The now deleted Greta Thunberg Files, which offer a training manual of sorts to those keen on targeting the Indian government internationally, has cast a spotlight on a sinister ploy to defame India using the farmers' protest. The 6-page document, which was inadvertently shared by the climate activist on Twitter, gave a user manual of sorts to sustain the campaign against the Indian government abroad, while using the protest by farmers in the outskirts of New Delhi as a pretext. A deep dive into the document reveals the prefabricated templates were offered to people to tweet on the farmers' protests, regardless of whether they knew about the reasons or rationale behind the agitation. Take for instance the tweet by American pop star Rihanna. The tweet with the tagline, "Why are we not talking about this?" comes with a CNN article on the Republic Day clashes embedded in the post. All that a celebrity or influential person needs to do is to put their name behind the post. Among those who seem to have used the template is the Congress party, whose Kerala Women's Unit handle sounds word to word similar to the tweets from the Google Drive. Then again, while the manual talks at length about forcing the Indian administration to repeal the controversial farm laws, it is suspiciously silent on the road ahead if and when the farm laws were to be junked. Instead, it shifts focus upon defaming India and its government on issues like the persecution of government critics, harassment of independent journalists, and oppression of citizens in favor of corporates. By now, it is crystal clear that on Republic Day, farmers were instigated by some vested interests to break through the barriers and lay siege on the historic Red Fort. January 26th also witnessed coordinated protests and acts of vandalism near Indian missions abroad. The active involvement of pro-Khalistani elements in these acts of vandalism is no secret either. But the 6-page toolkit, as Greta Thunberg called it, confirmed a larger conspiracy. Among the many hyperlinks embedded in the toolkit is a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation made by the Poetic Justice Foundation, which is co-founded by self-professed Khalistani supporter Mo Dhaliwal. The agenda listed in the presentation includes exposing the fascist responses to dissent and disrupting the yoga and chai image of India in general. With the January 26 plan being executed, the next major date earmarked is February 13th and 14th, when the next phase of the operation will play out. On that day, Greta Thunberg and co-conspirators have sought on-ground actions near Indian embassies, media houses, and local government offices. This conspiracy has already been set into motion with a 2-day Twitter storm. They claim to stand for India's farmers and other citizens, but in the process, they choose to digress and project India as a nation that is retreating from democracy, regressing hard by rushing headlong into fascism. The toolkit noted that international focus on the farmer protests may be the only thing preventing more state-sponsored violence and another massacre or genocide in India. Hours after being exposed, the toolkit has been re-edited and toned down in rhetoric. But the conspiracy has well and truly been exposed.